Hi guys, today we're going to make Under the Mistletoe. This is the color that when we did an Instagram poll, almost 50% of people said for a holiday color they wanted to see a sparkly shimmery red. So the color we came up with has both warm tones and cool tones, so it makes it really wearable. But because it is sheer, it's gonna probably allow a little bit more of that rosiness to come through. So it's a balanced red, but it leans a little bit more towards the cooler side. And I'm going to use our sheer base for this color because we have so many opaque reds in our collection that I thought that having a sheer red would be a nice variety. So first we're going to start with our red pigment, and this one looks like it would be sort of a classic red, but it actually goes very, very almost dark magenta. So you do need to balance it with some of the coral. So I'm going to do 2 drops of the red. 1, 2, and then 2 drops of the coral to balance it. And then that gives us this little blend right here. And we whip it up. But then we're really gonna wanna give it a little bit more depth and body. And I think when people hear that we have shimmers, they're like, oh, I don't want like a frosty lipstick, but then they'll show me one of their favorite lipsticks and it will have some shimmer to a lot of shimmer within it. It's not reading as a frosty lipstick. It's reading as just something that glows and it adds shine. So I'm going to put this here, and we have these 3 gorgeous colors. So this is more of like a warm, kind of bricky shimmer, not as dark as a brick. And then this is kind of the shimmery, iridescent version of the coral pigment here. And that's really beautiful, and it has a little bit of a pink reflex. And then we have our diamond sparkle, and that one's really fun. So just like a good cooking show, I have my pre-made spoons, and we're doing the same ratio for each of the shimmers, and that gives it a nice balance. It's okay if the pigments get everywhere because that's what we do here. Okay, and then I'm gonna blend these in. And you really want to make sure that the sparkle in particular is evenly distributed into the mix. And we definitely do test out different ratios of the colors, but once we've gotten to the final color, this is how quick it is to make a lipstick. It's the getting to this color and getting to the recipe of it that is the trick. All right, so you can see it's like a nice shimmery, rosy red, but that it's really like quite a true red. Okay, so I'm gonna pour it into our trusty mold. And I already have a couple of other ones in here curing up. And while that sets up, I'll show you the really simple topper that we came up for it for our duo. And this, it just reminded me if we were doing Under the Mistletoe, I wanted a lip gloss that would be almost like a snowflake. So we're just gonna go in and take a little bit of that diamond sparkle and put it into our lip gloss base. And then get another spatula. And this is really pretty. See how it's like snowfall, but for your mouth. And less cold. In fact, it's warm. There's something that people seem to really like about putting on warm lip gloss, so we must develop a package that heats the gloss. Probably not realistic. Anyway, so that's the sparkly gloss. Ooh, drip on the floor. And so it's a lot simpler to set the lip gloss because all you have to do is pour it in. Let's see. And then you make sure that the swiper is in. And you have your tube of Under the Mistletoe gloss topper. Put that here. And then our lipsticks have come to temperature. So this is where doing this on video is always a little nerve-wracking, although you can always just melt it back down and set it back up. But okay. Speaking of melting it back down and setting it back up, we'll deal with her later. And then you put it into the mold, and voila, we have Under the Mistletoe and her best friend, Under the Mistletoe Shine. So that is how we made the color that you guys suggested on Instagram, and we want to hear your suggestions. So keep them coming, and I'll show you how to make it. Okay, bye.